Welcome to another version of Mobile Reasoning. Today I'm excited because I'm sitting beside a phenomenal young Jamaican lady. This lady, she look like she's about what, 30? No, she don't look like she's 30.
Oh my.
15-year-old Elizabeth Sadler.
Good afternoon, Mr. Haya.
Young lady, I am so impressed with you, it's not even funny. First of all, I want you to speak up because we want to make sure the microphone gets you. And with this wonderful rain that we're seeing up here, we want to make sure that your voice is heard and not the rain.
Okay, no problem.
Excellent.
Okay.
Because I know you can speak very well and you know how to enunciate and to project and all these things.
Exactly. Yes.
Right, excellent. So let's talk about that first.
Okay.
You are a celebrated orator.
Wow. Okay.
No, you are. I mean, you've won JCDC and all these awards on speech.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, I have.
So you are a celebrated orator. Is that right?
Yes, I believe so. I am a celebrated orator.
That's what I'm
Yes,
talking
I
about.
am.
Tell me about that. How did that happen?
Okay, so that all started when I was in basic school or kindergarten. My first poem was at graduation, and I was supposed to do I was supposed to recite a poem, and then I learned it and I did it, and everyone was like, "Wow, that's really good." So then I just continued in primary school, and I added drama, and then I did public speaking as well, yes, but I didn't go to nationals for that in primary school. So then in high school, I started and I joined the Queen's School Speech Choir. And then eventually, I was brought into Eisteddford, which is a competition that we have based on the performing arts. And then my house, which is Mary House, we won for that. And then we decided to go to JCBC, and then we continued performing other places for school events, for different functions. The school would send us to represent, and it just kind of honed the talent and just continued to cultivate what I was able to do.
Is this your love? Is this what you love to do?
Definitely. I even the other day I was actually coming up with ideas for poems, and okay, let me just give you an example. I hope that's okay.
Oh, you mean, man? Of course.
So I do not like lizards.
Okay.
And for that, mommy says that I'm not a real country girl because there are tons of lizards and different species and all that in the country. And so usually when there's a lizard in the house, mommy usually gets the cutlass or the machete, and my sisters get the pyro, and we're ready. Well, I am hiding there. They're ready, like they're going into battle. And so the other day I was comparing that to being in the army while I was telling it to my friend, and she was like, "What? Like this is a battlefield?" So I just thought of this idea to compare lizard hunting to being in the army or being a soldier, because with the machete and you are a soldier.
So wait, did you come up with something?
It's just an idea. I haven't put it into full effect or started writing down.
Well, I want you to tell us when that is created, because I need to get that on camera, because that sounds interesting.
Okay, no problem.
That sounds interesting. Is that how you usually come up with your poetry and your stuff, just by things that are happening around you?
Well, that actually started happening recently. But before, I was usually asked to do poems for church, so they'd usually be centered around things that God has done for me. And then I'd be asked to do poems for school. I was asked to help someone with a poem for her SBA, and so that's how the topic or what the theme is for the event. That's how I basically come up with the whole poem.
Okay, all right. So now you say you want to do this professionally.
Yes.
And when you say this, what do you mean? You want to do poetry professionally? You want to act? You want to sing? You want to dance in a grass skirt at Sandals? What do you want to do professionally?
Okay, so 3 out of the whole art. So speech, I'd like to do professionally. I'd also like to do drama or theater professionally, and public speaking. But I believe that public speaking is tied into or incorporated into those two as well. And so maybe that aspect of performing arts, meaning public speaking, that'll just be tied into everything that I do.
Right.
Right. And so, yes, I'd like to do speech and drama professionally.
That, just the way that you're holding this conversation now, I know that you'll be very good at it.
Thank you.
I can see you doing a TED Talk.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Definitely. So what would, if you were given the opportunity tomorrow to do a TED Talk, what would it be?
Ooh, this is a very interesting question. And I was given the chance to choose any topic.
Any topic.
Okay. Okay. Honestly, I would say the goodness of God, if I'm being honest. I know TED Talks are they're not usually really religious, but I would honestly do on the goodness of God, because in every aspect of my life, God has come first, and I've seen successes, of course failures, but then they breed comebacks, right? So from the setbacks, there are comebacks. And I've just learned so much by putting Him first. I definitely talk about that and encourage or promote putting Him first.
Excellent. I've seen people give TED Talks on religion, so that would actually work.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I'm looking forward to seeing you on TED Talks.
Okay, I'll just give you a call when they email me.
You know what is interesting? I think that you're joking, but I am serious. I'm looking forward to seeing you on TED Talks, and we're going to try to do whatever we can to get you on TED Talks, right? Because we know some people who have been on TED Talks, so we must be able to ask them, how does that happen?
Yes.
What does a person need to be on TED Talks? Because I think it's possible.
Nothing's impossible with God.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so let's talk about your life, right? Because you've said you've seen a lot that God has offered you and done for you, right? God has closed some doors for you.
Right.
Where are you from?
I'm from Linstead, St. Catherine. I'm from Linstead, St. Catherine. I was born in Kingston, actually, but I'm from Linstead.
Okay, so do you, I have to ask the question.
Okay.
Do you carry an accurate go Linstead market? Sorry, I had to.
Saturdays are a bit busy for me, so I don't get to do that a lot.
No, that's not. So you don't fit into the. No head basket.
No.
Okay.
I have one, but I don't use it very often.
All right. Tell me about life in Linstead for you.
Life in Linstead, wow. Okay, I love my home. Let me just say,
all right,
because one of the things I really appreciate about my home is the fact that it's full of nature and it's not bush. You know, Jamaican people that say bush. It's not bush.
So if I remember, somebody taught me recently.
Yes.
There's town.
Yeah.
There's country, and then there's country.
Ooh, okay.
So where are you?
Country.
In
not
country.
Country.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you still have a main road with their own.
Yes, exactly.
Continue.
So I love the scenery. I love nature. Sometimes I just go around the back of our house and I just stand and just stare at the sky. It's amazing.
Wow.
And just to see that each day it's repainted by God in new colors, different textures. It's awesome. So that's one of my favorite aspects about it. Also, I don't know, my house or my yard has this openness about it. Oh my gosh, and ants. Has this openness about it, and you feel renewed, or you feel refreshed when you go outside. So that's one of the things I like. Recently, I've been going outside with my baby cousin. Yes, and we've just been walking around, and he likes looking at the birds, so I appreciate that as well.
All right, so tell me now, you live in Linstead with your mom?
Yes.
And your clan, because I met your family.
Yes.
And it's
clan.
like 11 people in the one family, right? So tell me about growing up in this one space with your full family.
Wow. Well, let me just say that COVID-19 really has brought us together.
Okay.
Yes. It really has brought my mother and I together, and I know that during this time, our relationship has been stronger.
But you're a teenager. You're supposed to be rebelling now. It's not supposed to happen.
I'm supposed to. I'm so sorry. But I honestly don't know why teenagers do that. I mean, sometimes parents can become a bit too controlling, but what I've learned is that whenever mommy says something and you don't do it, the consequences are really bad. Okay,
Really?
so it's a lot better to listen to her than to disobey. I've learned that. Now, growing up in a family of
40-11
all right, it's been interesting. Even with online school, that's been a bit difficult because we each have our own devices, our own classes, and we have to turn it up to here. Then you hear each teacher and each classmates and each schoolmates, and so it's all a bit sometimes chaotic. But we have to learn. We've had to adapt, and that's what mommy keeps telling us. We have to adapt to these new changes, to the new world, okay? And that's what she's been trying to get us to do, to adapt to what's going on. So she's like, you have to do your best this year, okay? This is not going to change for now. We don't know when it's going to change, and so while it's like this, we need to try to do our best. And that's what we've been trying to do this year. Honestly, it's been really good. And I'm very proud of them for their improvements.
Okay, so you attend Queens, is that right? I'm sorry.
School.
Sorry, let me
Thank
fix up
you.
myself.
Yes.
The Queens School, located apparently on a whole new planet. Tell me about the Queens School.
Thank you. Okay, the Queen's School. Now, I like my school. Let me just say that. Most persons say that, I think that persons or students in the school, when they're at school, they're like, I don't like the school here. But when they go out, they represent them well. And I don't think me disliking the school is the case. It's just some challenges that may occur.
Well, I mean, that is part of high school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so there are pros and cons in everything, right? And so I would say that, I really like my school. I like my teachers. I've actually found my mentor from the Queen's School. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And I'm really grateful for the school. It's taught me a lot. And I've found some amazing friends, amazing friendships that I know will last a lifetime.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm grateful for the institution.
I love it. I love it. The Queen's School. Okay. All right. So you've had, I was introduced to you through a piece you did for the Backing the Culture, right? A wonderful initiative happening where they're bigging up our national heroes, and they want to make Miss Lou and Bob Marley one of our national heroes. And so they're celebrating. So they introduce you. And I'm going through this program saying, oh, this is really cool, this is really nice. And then you drop on the screen and you did a Miss Lou dedication.
Yes, tribute, yes.
Tribute. And my mouth drop open. I mean, really, I have a big mouth. And it drop open. Like, what? Seriously?
Really?
I mean, you just breathed Miss Lou all over. Everything was, I mean, when you were finished, everybody was silent. Did you notice that when everything went silent? Because I think everyone was picking up their jaw off of the ground because we honestly saw flashes of Miss Lou as you were doing your piece. Do you remember the piece?
Awesome. Of course I do. Yes.
Should I ask her?
Oh boy.
Why not go ahead and do it?
In order to do it, I would.
You need drums?
Drumming.
Miss
that
Lou would
sort.
do it without any drums because the drums would be in her head.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, put her up on the spot, don't it?
Oh boy. So should I do all of it?
Whatever you're comfortable with. What is it, sonnets? Is it broken down into sonnets? I don't know how it goes.
Stanza.
Stanzas, that's what I said, stanzas. Edit that part. Just put stanzas across my mouth. Okay.
Okay.
Tell me.
Okay. This long time, girl, me never see you. Come make me hold your hand. This long time, girl, me never see you. Come make me hold your hand. Peel edge and cross, sit down in a treetop, pick out the blossoms, make me hold your hand, girl. Make me hold your hand. Boy, Miss Lou, you're never easy at all, you know. I wish I was here today to see the beautiful island you helped create. You know what? She is who we call an icon, a cultural legend. Yes, sir. From she born and grew a Jamaica, she knew from the sweet melodies to the island breeze, the sand, sun and sea, everything I see made into poetry by who?
Yes.
Now you, Miss Lou, by who? Yes, sir, you, Miss Lou. Louise Bennett Coverly cultivated and created a movement designated to vocalize the lives of the hated, segregated. Now there are new ways for Jamaica's generations to express their frustration and admiration for the nation, to embark on a creation in music, storytelling, poetry, in literature and theater. Yes, the way we live, the way we do, it's all thanks to you, Miss Lou. The way we live, the way we do, it's all thanks to you, Miss Lou.
I love it.
Thank you.
Listen to me, no man. Listen. Big up yourself.
Oh, thank
Big up
you.
yourself, man. Listen, I love it. All right. So, okay. Here's what I would love to do. I would love to find a way for Good News Jamaica to help you achieve your goals. So I'm reaching out to you to help us come up with a way to have her reach her goals. She wants to go to college. She wants to not have to pay for college. She wants to follow her dramatic dream, and she wants to become an amazing icon for Jamaica in the arts. Did I get anything wrong?
No, you
Okay.
were correct.
Good.
Right across the board.
All right. So we're looking to you. Call us, write us, let us know how you would like to help Elizabeth do all the things to represent Jamaica the way that we know this fireball can represent Jamaica. Right? Good. Tell me about your influences.
My influence.
Hold on. There's a rule.
Okay.
You can't mention mommy.
Oh boy.
Not possible.
Oh, boy. My influence. Okay, so I'd first say my teacher, Mr. Herridge, and he is, I would call him my mentor from the Queen School.
Okay.
Yes, as I
Okay.
mentioned earlier. So Mr. Herridge, so influences, or can I just name one person or two?
Whichever one. Go ahead.
Okay, so Mr. Herridge, he has, I've been in his class from first form, but it was in, I think, fourth form when I chose theater arts. Actually got to sit in a classroom online with him and hear him speak and teach and educate and all of that. So from that now, I was his monitor for the class monitor, and then I actually have a graphic design business. Yes.
What? I'm sorry. She just threw that in there like you just seriously?
Yes, I do. And so
No, wait, man. What? Tell me about the graphic design. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Where are we in this talk? Tell me about your influences before you get to your graphic design. Because we have to talk about the seriously? Okay, continue.
Before the graphic design.
No, tell me about your influences.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes. So as I said, so sir, I spoke to sir outside of class for making posters and all of that for him, for his company. I made a logo, and I've been with him ever since. So now recently he recommended me to Dr. Amina Blackwood Meeks.
Wow.
Yes, and that was amazing. And so I got to perform. That's how I was able to perform for Backing the Culture. Miss Dr. Meeks, actually, she recommended me to the artistic director of that show.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Continue.
And so it started with Mr. Herridge. He recommending me to her, and then she doing the same. And so that's how I believe he's just been an impactful person in my life, right? From then on, he continues to push me, and he continues to support and encourage me every step of the way. I've shown him, he even suggested that I make a business card, and he's the one that actually helped me to I believe, to start, because I wanted to start before.
Wow.
But he said, make the business card and send it out to your contacts. And I was like, okay, sir, fine, I'll do it. And then I did it, and then I've been getting a lot of positive feedback.
Wow.
I just want to thank him for that.
So right here is the business card, because you're going to send it to me electronically.
Oh, okay.
But right here is the business card, and graphic design. Like, I mean, okay, so you like stick figures and you like put a cross on it. What do you do? I mean,
No.
like serious graphic design? Like,
Yes, I do. Serious graphic
you're
design.
15. That's amazing. I love it. Congratulations.
Thank you. That means thank you. That means a lot.
When are you gonna? Because I mean, at 16, you're able to go register the company, right? And you're registered. You're ready to actually go out and really do
what I want to.
Yeah.
I get. Wow.
So is it that you want to do graphic designing, or is it that you want to do the dramatic arts?
Okay, so my godmommy, she was talking to me the other day about having something to fall back on, per se. And she was speaking about natural talent. And so I was thinking to myself, okay, I believe I have a lot of natural talent, so I have possibly a lot to fall back on, right? And so I believe that I'm not going to go for one thing, but I'm going to go for everything.
All right, let me tell you how I feel about that statement.
Ooh,
right?
okay.
In a Jamaican colloquialism, because we speak of Miss Lou, go there.
Oh my,
Do your thing. You understand?
you.
No make nothing stop you. Do everything you're good at. Right? And whatever you're not good at, left it alone. Because it will follow everything you're good at. Okay? Right?
Thank you.
Whatever muscle is weak will be strengthened by the strong muscles. All right? So go out, do your graphic design, do your art, your drama. Listen, you are a great motivational speaker. I see it already.
Thank
Right?
you.
So you need to do speaking on that level. Right? And because there's so many youngsters who would love to hear from you. So many creatives that we have in Jamaica that have not been supported, have not been pushed out to say, hey, you're good.
Yes.
And hearing it from someone that is their age, that's doing it, is paramount.
Thank you. First of all,
Yeah, man.
I think that's true. There are lots of individuals who have the talent, they have the potential, but I don't know where, they just don't have the drive, they don't have the motivation, they don't have the encouragement. I believe that would be an awesome idea, to speak out or to advocate for them, to speak with them on their behalf, to help them in job management. But what I realized, Mr. Heights, is that there are so many resources that we can get from the internet today, and they're just not being used wisely. So even Instagram, I follow colleges on Instagram, I follow scholarship foundations, I follow government foundations in order to really interact with that side of the platform. I believe that there's a side that most teenagers or most students, they don't appreciate, and it's the educational aspects of the platforms.
Boy, I love this. You know, I can talk to this young lady all day. I love this. All right, look at this. I want you to give me all your social media handles, So, or give them all your social media handles, and so that they can be in contact with you. Because I'm telling you, you're already impacting lives, and you have millions of lives left, right? Me don't know how mommy going to handle it, but you going to leave that nest quick, right? And you your wings going to spread, and you're going to soar.
Thank
right?
you. Thank you.
So we want to be able to help you. So leave us your social media handles. Look into the camera, whichever one, and just talk.
Whichever. Hello again. So my Instagram is at Elizabeth Sadler with underscores and dots. So I'm not really sure where I put the underscores or the dots, but I know that there are.
Stop.
Sorry about that.
Okay, we will put her social media and stuff in the description.
Thank you.
In the description. That's cool. There's a lizard right above.
Jesus.
No, I'm joking.
What?
Anyway, we'll put her social media stuff in the description below, and people will get in contact with you.
Thank you.
That was great. Thank you so People, this is the phenomenal Elizabeth Sadler. Look out for her. Look out for that smile. Look out for the energy that you just heard. She's going to be in so many different forms as we move forward, whether it be written, video, everything, right? And I'm going to say now that we're going to get her to do something regular on Good News Jamaica so that we can have you continuously in the face of millions of people. All right?
Awesome. Thank
Good.
you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right. So until such time, thank you so much for meeting with us.
It was a pleasure, Mr. Hyatt.
And thank you. We look forward to seeing you grow and doing your thing. All right?
Thank you. I enjoyed the interview.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So that's another version of Mobile Reasoning. I am Charles Hyatt. This is Elizabeth Sadler. Over there is her mommy. Mommy want run in, mommy. Run in.
Yes,
run in, mommy. Run in, no man. This is mommy, right? Say hi, mommy.
Hi.
And we're all going to make sure we do whatever we can to make this wonderful gem grow into a diamond field. All right? So until such time, see you back again at Mobile Reasoning.
Thank you for checking us out on Good News Jamaica TV for content that informs, inspires, and transforms. Please like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more positive Jamaica content. Walk good.